Hello everybody, this is Raging Enchilada and welcome to episode 11 of my Wakfu Let's Play. So something happened, I tried to record this episode earlier, but the power went out halfway through the video and I lost the video stuff, so because I couldn't recover it. I don't know how. I had to download something, I didn't want to download it because I was lazy. But anyways, and then for some reason the game itself wouldn't even run, the launcher wouldn't go. So I had to uninstall it and reinstall it again, which took a super long time. So now I don't have much recording time left. Maybe like an hour and a half maybe of recording time. So, and my plan for the episode was to take on the raised vault in the Treekney dungeon. But as things go, I'll probably just take on the raised vault. I didn't really do much in beforehand. I handed in the quest, which one is it? The Life of a Hunter. I finished these ones for both my Interrupsa and my Cross, so that's pretty much all you missed. And I did the dungeons a few times, the Tofu and the Gobble dungeons a few times, just to get some leveling up. And I farmed the Peewee dungeon for a little while, and I had this guy to have full Peewee set, and I got up to level 41 and 42 for my other characters. I put in my points already and I don't remember. I remember what I put in, like elemental resistance, but here's all my stats in case people want to actually know what I have for each and every character. Because there are probably someone, oh, I got a point for my Enchilada. So let's throw it into elemental resistance. But yeah, these are all my stats. It's really not important at all because I can just show when I'm high leveled and people can just see. But I like to show me putting in my points and I lost it, so that's too bad. So hopefully the power doesn't go out while I'm in the middle of this. And how come my Enchilada isn't recovering? He should have been recovering. And why are these always so crazy whenever I switch? Are you healing? He is healing. So he has 40 seconds of the Darm. Okay. What about my burrito, or my taco? Also known as my Sacrier. She has 50 seconds left of the Darm. Okay. And my Craw, I think it's over for him. Yeah, it's done for him. So I'll probably show the whole dungeon just to lengthen out the episode a bit. But I was doing this dungeon too on 15, but halfway through the dungeon the power went out and it was probably still going to. So and I died. That's pretty much what happened. But oh well. There are setbacks in life and have to get over them. I'd only lost like, what, 40 minutes of stuff? Of actual stuff? So it's not that bad. These things resist, so earth is best for these. And it's probably best to go for the rats first. I don't really care about those because this isn't for the boss. I mainly just care about the boss. Rocky Foot, Sacrier's Fist. Perfect. Skeletal Rat. Put on Unnatural Remedies. And I guess I'll take out the rat and I'll use Healing Word twice on the Skeletal Guard. Yeah. Skeleton God. But yeah, nothing really too major was lost. Just me becoming sad because of power went out. This is not even a bad weather too, it's just a nice day. A nice windy day. I'll just take out this rat. Had to think about it for a second there. Aha. Deader than a dead guy, because he's already dead. That made no sense. Colonnades. It's best to use earth on these things because they resist fire a lot. Water is the best, but only my Enchilada has water spells. And they're not very good water spells. But it's still better than nothing. And I wasted a Renewing Word. But that's okay. And I'll go for Rainy Arrows, just to finish off the battle. I put lots of Destiny. I want to try and get the Trouble set. And these things I can't farm anything from them, so there's no point in actually trying to do that. It's straight up just get through the dungeon as fast as possible. Well, not as fast as possible. Well, pretty much as fast as possible. And I'll put my Enchilada right there. Okay. What is this one? Spend all your MP before finishing your turns. Must finish off at least one enemy. I can probably get to at least one enemy, but not the MP. Because I don't really feel like just moving around just for the sake of moving around. Okay, I'll go right there. I don't have enough MP anymore, so I'll just finish him off. Question mark? I did finish him off. Perfect. So there my Enerips and now has killed somebody, or yeah, pretty much killed somebody. So now it's time for my Sakura to hopefully do something. And I'll just use Colonnade just for the AoE. Perfect. These should be perfect. These things resist Earth a lot, these gobbles, so it's probably best that I use Raining Arrows. Probably on this rat just to take him out. And he's dead. Perfect. So now just my Sakura needs to take out an enemy. And then they'll all be even. Renewing Word twice. I guess I could have. I guess I'll use. I can't use Invigorating Word. I'll just. Yeah, I'll have to use it like that. I can only use that 3 times per person. Per enemy, I should say. And I'll just keep going for Colonnades for the AoE. And Sakura's Foot. I want to try to take out this Runic Mimic to get some runes. Hopefully I get a good rune. But I doubt it. I'll probably get some coarse. Something coarse. And he's dead. Riddling Arrow, not Riddling Arrow. Raining Arrows does a lot of damage. It's so good. It ups my reach and everything. Okay, Skeletal Guard is done. And I'll use Renewing Word on that Gobble. Cool beans. I don't know what this Putrefaction does. It scares me though because it says it's permanent, I think. This transformation is permanent. And I don't know what it is and it scares me. I hope I don't have to deal with it. I hope I don't have to. But I probably will. I got a coarse glossy rune and I got a coarse sparkling rune. Perfect. This is the fight I was at last time when the power went out. I was like halfway through here. It still makes me sad. I wasn't even expecting it to. It only went out for like 10 minutes maybe. It wasn't too bad. Okay. Raining Arrows. I'll try to take out the rats first. The rats are the easiest to take down. I just need to up my my reach a bit first. I'll just use Colonnades just to take out the rat and do damage to the guard, and then Sakura's Foot. And must be killed. 2 monsters must be killed during 1 turn by a single player. Oh well, that's not that important anyways. So I'll just move here and then I'll use Invigorating Word, Fortifying Word, okay, and then Healing Word. Skeletal Guard and Rats. So these things do a line attack too, so if I get in a line like this, it's just a perfect collateral for them. You don't suffer damage from the front. I never read those, I only ever care when it comes to the boss. So the most important one probably to take down is probably... I'll take out this just to try and hopefully free up my Sakura. Perfect, now you can try and move up here, and use Sakura's Fist to grab onto the gobble. Like so. And then use Rocky Foot twice just to get some close combat mastery damage. Or points, I should say. Breathing on me with your stanky breath. Stank. Okay, using Fortifying Word. There's no point in saving my Wakfu points on these fights. Only when it's a boss is when I'll really care. That's what that's the only time I'll ever care. And Ogress was released too. I forgot to mention that in the last episode. So maybe one day I'll be able to take on Ogress. Maybe. Depending on if I'm still into this game by then. Which I should be, because this game is fun. I still feel no... Even after losing that footage, I was sad, but it didn't discourage me. I just was like, gotta keep going. Gotta keep recording stuff and things, and doing the stuffs and the things that need to be done. Like recording a video. Okay. And Renewing Word. All that stuff is just guard. He's so spooky. A spooky, scary, skelly man. And Raining Arrows just to finish him off. I only needed 1. Raining Arrows does so much damage. Oh, I leveled up. I'll throw that point in. I'll throw it in now, actually. Because I want to have this extra damage resistance. 14% damage reduction, 22%. My Enripsa has a lot of damage reduction. Probably because of the hula hoop Huey stuff that he has. So like this stuff right here. The Royal Peewee stuff. Okay, come on, more 4. You big dead gobble you. He was probably like a royal gobble when he was alive, before he died. He resists water the least, but everything else is fair game. Living Dead healing causes damage to the target. So I don't need to use I don't need to use unnatural remedies with my Enripsa. Is that true for everything or just the boss? Okay, so I don't even need to use unnatural remedies, so I can save my MP right away. Sweet. Sweet, sweet. Okay. So I probably want to try and get... What does that do? It gives them armor? 100 armor, linked soul. Okay. Yeah, if I recall too, these things like to lethal attack. Yeah, lethal attack in 2 turns. That's really scary. When I did this before on the Nox server, I had no idea that was a thing. And I was wondering how one of these little rats one-shotted my tank. Which was, I think, it was my tank. I don't even remember. I haven't played on that server in a while. I'll look at it later. But anyways, yeah. I kind of forgot about my other server. Because there's nothing really going on in it. Sure, I got to level 48, but... I don't know, I got bored of it, I guess. But I find it more fun to just record what I'm doing and just talk to random people on the internet. Even if it's just 1 or 2 people, I still find it fun. And that's what'll probably keep me going, is the fact that it's fun. Okay, this looks like a perfect chance for colonnades. So I'll probably just take out this rat. Because the less enemies, the better. Focus in... Oh, that's too bad. And also for damage from behind. Okay. So colonnades. So when does my Enripsa move? So he'll probably get attacked from behind by this gobble, which is sadness, but can't be helped. They have what, 20% more damage and 24% more health. Please don't attack my Enripsa from behind. Okay, good. Good, good. I'll move over here. No longer under the effects of putrefaction. So I don't need to use... I'll just use Invigorating Word, I guess. Twice on this guy. Oh, and I get full damage too because... Well, that's sweet. Am I under unnatural remedies? I think it's just a habit to go under it. No, I'm not. Huh. Sweet. It's just a habit for me to go onto unnatural remedies. I need to try not to take damage from behind. Okay. So this one has linked soul now. I'll just keep... I lost all my range because of that attack. Unless he's just too far. He's probably just too far. 59 and 75. He would have been dead. Could've, would've, wasn't. Oh well. And kick this guy. And face this way. Hopefully these guys don't go behind me. It'd be real sadness if they did. I'll use that there. Then I'll use Fortifying Word on this gobble just to do some damage. Well, damage to his armor, I guess. They're so tanky with that armor. Bonus Stabilize. Cannot lock or be locked. This guy does a lot of damage. I can confirm that. Okay, so... I'll move over here. Right here, I said. Use Retreat Arrow on this guy. And then I'll use Raining Arrows once on this guy, and I'll use Plaguing Arrow. So hopefully he doesn't go behind me. He shouldn't go behind me. I'll go for... I'll just go for Inferno. Just to get that out of the way. Actually, I'm gonna take out this gobble first. Hopefully take him out. Okay, so this gobble moves next, so I'm just gonna face him. And hopefully he doesn't go behind me. And he can't because he's locked. And my Enchilada has to use Fortifying Word because my Sacrier is in the way. That isn't too bad of a fight. And get away from him, because he does a lot of damage. He did like 200 health to my Enchilada, to my Craw. How much putrefaction does he have? Only one. Oh, he attacked my Sacrier from behind. That's sadness, actually. Because I lost, what, 110 wisdom in prospecting? Man, oh well. What can be done now? It's already happened. What can be changed, I should say. And I'll just keep kicking him. I guess I could use Fire too to try and up my my anger, so I can do more damage. But it doesn't matter. It's not important. Well, it is important because I like damage, and this thing is pretty fat in terms of health. Is he locked? He is locked in place. Okay, so I'm gonna try and pull him away a bit with Insanity, and I'll use Cage of Blood to lower his MP. Cool. I'll move down here because it makes most sense. Because I'm gonna try and pull this guy over here with my Sacrier, obviously. I could also use Transposition too. 1 MP. It still doesn't even matter. I'll go for that just because it's not really important. 2 more Raining Arrows, and then he'll be ready for Destructive Arrow next time. Release? No, I'll just skip everything. Yeah, I'll move over here. And then I'll use Insanity. And then Cage of Blood to hopefully take out his MP. I took out 1. Better than nothing. I'll go for Armor. Because my Enchilada is probably the squishiest. Well, no, he's probably the tankiest on it. Yeah, he is the tankiest in terms of damage reduction. Yeah, definitely. But my Sacrier is better in terms of just fatness with health. Destruction Arrow right in the butt. 196 damage. And a Riddling Arrow just for the sake of Riddling Arrow. Okay. I'll go with Smash. Smash, and then I'll go for Cage of Blood. Just because I want to use up all my MP. I thought maybe he would have resisted that. Is he too far? Oh no, he's not. I just didn't cook. And he should be dead this turn. I'll finish him off with Retreat Arrow. I'm too far. Retreat Arrow. And he's dead. You've picked up a bunch of tokens. I want to try and get the... I would have got the more 4 horn. That's perfect. I would have had so much more experience if I didn't get attacked from behind by that stupid gobble. Almanac's Harvesting Viability. So this episode will probably just be super short because I'm sad and I want to at least get out an episode as opposed to not putting up an episode. Because as things are, I only have 3 days to record stuff, which are Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. And if I miss any of those days, then well, if I make a video a day, then that's 3 videos a week. Which is better than no videos a week. The main reason I record on those days is because no one is here and it's nice and quiet every evening because stuff happens on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Yeah. Anyways, so that'll probably be this episode of my Wakfu Let's Play, episode 11. I made it past episode 10, which is glorious. It's the most awesomest thing ever because I thought I'd quit after like 5 episodes, like I said before in my other episode. But anyways, that's enough of my rambling. I will see you all in the next episode. Ooh, Shoal of Sturgeon.